It's day 54 of the Gulf Coast oil spill crisis, and while the impact continues to grow, there's also growing anxiety from British officials who claim that the company, which once bore its name, is not just tainting the waters, but the country's image. Taman Bradley explains.
Nearly 8 weeks after the start of one of the largest oil spills in American history, the devastating effects keep growing, with the government now estimating that up to 40,000 barrels a day are flowing from the damaged wellhead. Across the Gulf Coast, more and more oil is washing ashore and into the wetlands despite the use of boom and other tools to soak up the mess. But perceptions about the cleanup effort by BP may also be causing a rift between the Obama administration and British officials. Earlier this week, some newspapers in England emphasized a growing belief that the president is holding a major British corporation responsible for one of America's worst environmental disasters.
There is growing unhappiness on the British side with regard to some of the Obama administration's rhetoric towards BP.
President Obama spoke by telephone with Prime Minister David Cameron Saturday afternoon and reportedly had a warm and constructive conversation where the two leaders discussed the impact of the spill and agreed that BP does need to take reasonable steps to deal with the catastrophe. On the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, many seafaring animals on the Gulf Coast have been rescued by volunteers who comb the beaches looking for birds and turtles that have been covered in oil or ingested poisonous chemicals. They are taken to facilities to be cleaned by veterinarians and gently nursed back into health. However, most cannot be released back into their former habitats. President Obama will return down here to the Gulf Coast on Monday, and he'll meet with the BP CEO later in the week. Taman Bradley, ABC News, Point-a-la-Hache.